Hey, what's going on, guys? So basically I want to fully break down exactly how I'm doing my 75-day challenge, just in case you guys want to follow along with me, or in case you want to get some pointers on some things that you want to do on yourself. I still like to do cardio very early in the morning just to start my day off right. So right now I'm doing around 25 minutes of jump rope, and I rest for 20 minutes walking on the block. When I first started doing this, I started doing around 15 minutes of cardio, jump roping, and 30 minutes walking, but now as I get closer to my cut, I want to lose a little more fat, so I want to increase it a little more. And for my intervals that I do for my cardio, I like to do around 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. Very simple to follow. So as I get deeper into my cut, I'll do 30 intervals, and then later on when I want to get really shredded, I'll do 35 minutes and maybe even 40 minutes, which I really doubt, but I might do it, so we'll see what happens. So now I'm into reading 10 pages every single day. This has probably been the best part for me because I like to take one lesson I learned from the book and apply it for my day, or make sure I write down for the future. So far I've read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which goes over how to attain your goals and how to make goals through manifestation. The next book I read was The CEO Within, which is also another great book because basically it just goes over how a CEO approaches different concepts in life. I think it's very important that every single person sees themselves as a CEO. I, for myself, have seen a slight change in the way that I approach tasks/actions, and I've become a little more systematic in the way that I approach each individual task, which has overall helped me improve my productivity, which is a great skill that I want to further sharpen over time. Next book I'm reading right now is going to be Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter by Curtis Jackson, otherwise known as 50 Cent. Probably the most underrated book that I've read so far in this 25-day challenge. Basically, this book is similar to the 40 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and this basically shows you how to help achieve more in life. I really like this book because it's very simple and to read, so you can easily follow and see how you can apply it to your own life. So I have stated previously my nutrition plan, but right now I'm lowering my carbs and fats in order to lose more weight and make sure I do so in a way that I still have enough energy to perform tasks and complete both workouts. And basically the main important thing for me is making sure the food tastes good, because if it tastes good, then I'm more likely to actually adhere to the program and overall have a great cut. So if you haven't already checked it out, I definitely would recommend you check out my video before where I go over in depth about it. Okay, so here I am actually unboxing my new bench, and I'm very excited to actually receive this to add it to my home gym. It's just because I wanted to make some more workout variations in a different manner than the traditional workouts I was doing beforehand. Basically, I was doing resistance band training, and I think that this bench allows me to have a lot more workouts, a lot more variety into my workouts, so that I can further progress and make sure that I'm keeping my muscle and not losing it over time with the amount of cardio that I'm doing, as well as losing fat. So one of the main things I want to focus on is that when I'm losing this weight is that I constantly make sure that I'm engaging my muscles, making sure that my muscles are tightening up or maintaining over time for further increase. And hopefully when the gym's open again, I can come back even better. Okay, so for my second training session of the day, I want to focus more on resistance training in order to keep my muscle as much as possible and able to perform movements, so when gyms do open up I can further progress as if nothing really changed. So even with using bands, I've noticed that I've had some really good workouts. So I just want to give you guys some good tips that I've learned from using the bands overall. My first tip is going to be probably go for more reps, around 20 reps to 30 reps. When I do that, I feel a huge burden on my muscles, and it's very good. As well as if you increase the tension over time by going slower and stretching the band to full capacity, especially if you go to the end of the stretch and just stay there for a couple minutes, I noticed a major impact in my overall workouts. And lastly, just doing more sets, because as before I used to do only 3 to 4 sets. Now me doing a little more sets just because of the fact that this weight is a lot less. I noticed that this also has helped a lot me feel the tension, and I feel a lot more overall better in my workouts. Okay, so one of the great things about this challenge is that it focuses on making sure that you don't just keep looking at the scale, and one of the things you do is you take a picture every single day. I think this is a very, very important part of it as well, just because of the fact that when you're able to see yourself, you can actually see your progress a lot better than if you did just looking at the scale, because you can have like water weight or different variations in fat loss that you really wouldn't see. So this also serves as like a great motivation for me to make sure that I know where I'm going to go in the future. So whenever I really feel demotivated and like tired from like all this work I have to do, I look at myself in the mirror and I just make sure that I gotta grow a little harder. That's all. Okay, so the last thing is making sure you get the water intake in. So you get to get 1 gallon in, so I rounded up to around 4 liters. So basically for me, the best way I found for myself was that I basically do 1 liter during my cardio session, 1 liter during my actual training session, and then I usually try to get around 2 liters throughout the rest of the day, since you have to get 4 liters. That's worked best for me. Another tip I have also is that maybe you can put reminders on your phone, just in case, so like maybe if you want to have like 4 times in a day, you want to drink a liter at least. So you just have like that reminder in your phone. A lot easier to do. That's what I used to do in the beginning, but now that I set up a routine like this, I feel like this is much easier. And I feel like it's more important also to have like bigger water bottles, because it's a lot easier to calculate 4 liters if you only have to calculate 4 different bottles that are a liter each, instead of having to calculate 500 milliliters, 8 bottles. So those are my main tips. Lastly, I just want to say the benefits of drinking water, and obviously you can see them right here. I'll put them up if you don't know already. Basically, I think that overall for me, the benefit I've noticed the most is the fact that I have a lot more energy now. Not even because like the fact of like drinking more water gives you more energy, but like the fact I have to go to the bathroom constantly. I noticed that like I have to constantly move my body and get up. That's helped me out a lot in terms of my energy levels throughout the day. So I've also noticed that I've been able to work a lot longer on tasks as opposed to I used to do, because I feel like during tasks, when you work on them for a long period of time, you eventually get dehydrated. And I think like me drinking that water has really helped me with that task and being able to focus a lot more on the task than I used to do. I think my body's become more efficient in the way that it uses water, so I think my water has been able to like come out a lot faster, which is why I think the main reasons that I've been able to lose so much weight so quickly is because of that. With the water weight, was getting out quickly, so my body wasn't constantly storing so much water into me. I was able to flush it out very quickly, because my body knew that there was gonna get more water eventually. So that's pretty much all I've noticed so far, and I hope you guys enjoyed this full breakdown of my 75 hard challenge. If you guys enjoyed the video, like down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy. See ya.